I see Moses from the outside watching in. He seems to be, an up and down emotional player. You can see him and he's fired up, and then the next minute he's a bit quiet. Then he's got the shits with the referee. Do you think that could be rubbing off on some of these young fellas that they've brought in for? You got a lot of similar to the Dragons. You're a little bit further along, but you got a lot of first yearers, second yearers. Do you think that could be having a little bit of an impact on them in a negative way?
Absolutely. I wrote an article about, well, not even an article. It's more of a something that I'm going to be taking into teams, and I've been sitting on it for a couple of years. But that was the first thing I thought of, was exactly that. People talk about the physical barometer. Players like Gutherson, I heard on the Saturday Triple M show, they talked about he's a sort of player that can lift a team with effort. But to me, and this is from my experience playing, from coaching, from everything I've watched, it's more of that emotional impact that can filter through a team really quickly. And it can be the sort of thing that can be infectious in a positive way, and it can also be infectious in a negative way. And that's exactly what it felt like. He's been flat all year. He's clearly carrying an injury, but he looks at times disinterested on the weekend. And it absolutely does. When a player like that is not even bringing them something to the huddle, it's almost like he's been told that he needs to control his emotions